In this video, we're going to analyze a digital art project NFT with high utility potential minting in March. We'll look at the most important data points so you can decide if this ecology-minded NFT project might be right for you. Welcome back to GizmoNuz, the place where NFT fans turn for some no-nonsense facts on upcoming NFTs and tools that have huge potential. However, this is not financial advice, we're not financial planners, and please remember the information that follows is for educational purposes only. But if you're looking for the most concise information on some hot upcoming NFTs, then please keep watching. And keep in mind, the NFT that we are reviewing is not sponsoring this review, and we have no relationship with the project. Before we get started, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any NFT news. With a release date of March 13th, 2022, let's take a look at CryptoSea. The creators behind Shuffle Sharks are back with their second collection of sea creature-inspired NFTs. This NFT collection is made up of Salty Shrimps, each one coming with its own unique set of 8 traits. These traits will include things like skin, background, mouth, hat, eyes, neck, companion, foot, and clothing. They will also be made up of over 110 attributes. But of larger interest to us is these shrimp are part of the CryptoSea, which is a metaverse that has as its goal helping sustain the ocean through the minting of a total of 8 NFT collections. Each collection has its own roadmap, consisting of charity, adventure, trip, and airdrop. So let's do our usual analysis of this collection by looking at the creators behind Salty Shrimps and then the community. We're looking at the creators because this is one of the key things to limiting risk if we're looking to do more than just buy the art. For instance, CryptoSea has an ambitious roadmap with lots of utility. So the question is, can the creators pull this off? And to really benefit from the entire roadmap, we're looking at an investment in not just one NFT, but 8. So we're being asked to make a commitment to the project beyond picking up 1 or 2 NFTs. Do the creators of Salty Shrimp have a proven track record? Can they build brand awareness that's necessary to keep momentum up throughout the roadmap? What's their social media status? That even is an important metric. So who are the creators behind Salty Shrimps? The story is the team consists of 5 close friends from Berlin, Germany, who have hung out since their school days playing pixelated videos which serve to inspire the look of the NFTs today. According to the official CryptoSea website, the founders are Hans, Fabian, Benedict, Bjorn, and Hawk. Hans, the business and project manager for CryptoSea, you'll see his Twitter profile here, has just under 300 followers. Fabian is listed as being in charge of design and development. We checked his Twitter handle, but couldn't really find his profile, so we know even less about him than we do Hans, which isn't really a whole lot. And next up is Benedict. He's in charge of marketing and communication. He has a couple of hundred followers on Twitter as well. I think it's pretty clear self-promotion may not be the strength of this team, although he has more followers than some of the team. Bjorn, head of community and charity, but again, with only 7 followers, community building on Twitter doesn't seem to be a priority. But there is a number of tweets, announcements, reposts, and the like. Hawk, who is listed as a game development analyst, has a Twitter profile, but only 1 follower. I was thinking of following him just to double it. It's clear his focus too isn't on building community. So there you have it, everything we could find on them, which isn't a whole lot at all. The team's Twitter feed is promising a drawing to select a Shuffle Shark holder to win a trip to South Africa to swim with sharks. The drawing is on February 28th. We mention this because this might be an ideal time for the founders to kind of come out of the shadows, become a bit more transparent about who they are, and build investor confidence that they can execute on their complete roadmap. Time will tell if they reveal themselves. We really hope they do, since we believe this would be a quick way for them to improve their credibility. But the one ray of sunshine in all this anonymity is that they have seemed to successfully launch Shuffle Sharks, as you can see here. And also, if they do deliver on the South African drawing, it alone would help knock down our skepticism a bit. The next C is community. Is there a healthy number of folks following the project? We look for things in a community like not only just their size, but the overall positive vibe. Are there helpful members there, and a whole lot of communication from the project managers? We're going to typically find community on places like Twitter, Discord, their blogs, video posts, you know the drill. We did our usual digging into the community for Salty Shrimps, and here's what we came up with. The Twitter account for the project is active with just over 6,000 followers. The profile is active too, with the usual mix of announcements and thank yous to the community. The bulk of the content seems to be around Shuffle Sharks, which makes sense since it's the oldest of their projects. Their Instagram site is less followed with 2,000 followers, but that's not bad. Instagram sites are usually, don't have that great a following anyway. The Discord server community is really light for Salty Shrimps, with only 1,500 members. But once we figured out how to verify, we gained access to what feels like a fun and respectable group of folks. Just to pass along a tip, in our case, we needed to pick the shark reaction to the verify channel. The other reactions just didn't get us anything. It also seems well moderated, with active participation by team members. They're quick to respond to ideas and feedback and seem to be working to keep the community safe as well. So the vibe feels right. and the low number of members gives the place a relaxing feel to it. We also checked out their Web3 presence, and it was empty at the time, but it was a nice little piece of property. We encourage you to take a look. Maybe there's something going on when you visit. So this is an interesting situation for us. We talk about the project. The creators are basically undoxable, yet they've proven they can execute on a project, at least the first part of the roadmap. What's more, they've already demonstrated the project's adherence to rewarding existing NFT holders with free airdrops of the next species in the line coming out from CryptoSea, which is also something they plan on doing with Salty Shrimps, stating that the first 200 public minted shrimps will receive a free NFT airdrop of their third collection. The CryptoSea roadmap is dedicated to presenting the community with an array of perks which extend beyond the colorful digital artwork. CryptoSea have kicked the developments off by establishing a virtual home for their community, like we'd mentioned, called Portal's Community Space. And here, community members can enjoy the hangout sessions, host events, town halls, raffles, and much more. They're also planning a side-scrolling video game where they state you can load and flex your NFTs, win special competitions, and grab waves of prizes. In the future, the project states there are some significant perks in the pipeline for those who own all 8 of the CryptoSea species. For a start, and through the WAGMI payout, all holders of all 8 species will receive 50% of royalties, which are collected in the community wallet. They also promise these holders will be able to stay at the highly anticipated CryptoSea Community Beach House for free. That's a great utility. But this is all future goals because as of now, CryptoSea team is still deciding which area of the world they wish to place the community beach house. However, places like Thailand and the Dominican Republic are rumored to be high on their list. Besides tying the collection to a physical home, they also have plans for Crypto Beach Fest. The plans for every NFT holder is to get a free access to an action-packed festival agenda, including things like parties, drinks, food, dive, surf, and boating. There's also a charity utility component that we'd love to see come through. They plan on planting 1 mango tree for every salty shrimp that is minted. So this isn't our typical just build a community, open a store to sell merch, and then some kind of vague metaverse plans. Instead, it seems to be closely tied to a physical utility with long-term view of some pretty exciting things down the road. If they start to execute on the utility for Shuffle Sharks by sending an NFT holder to South Africa to dive with sharks at the end of the month, then the credibility of the whole CryptoSea metaverse starts to become a bit clearer. So let's do our typical recap. Let's start with the creators. Without knowing who any of the creators are, it's really hard to tell if they can execute on their long-term vision. However, they have proven that they can take an NFT from concept to mint with Shuffle Shark. The big question is, will they be able to pull off their long-term goal for the entire CryptoSea collection? There is always a bit more risk added when you are looking to invest in a project where the founders are anonymous, but the initial success with Shuffle Sharks does take a little bit of the risk out of the deal. We can start to get past the anonymity of the team due to their past performance with Shuffle Shark up until now, but the lack of community building is actually more worrisome to us. It just seems there won't be a whole lot of momentum when the project mints. But maybe that's okay, because maybe just the opportunity to participate in the vision and the artwork is enough for you. The price is certainly reasonable for a public mint at this point too. So if you like what you see, then check out the links in our description for more information. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think the team at CryptoSea will be able to pull off their vision? Will you be investing in the project? Let us know by leaving a comment down below, and don't put that off because we really love to hear from you about this. And if you like the video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel right now. Just click the subscribe button below the video. GizmoNuz does not endorse any investment or offer financial advice. This video is entertainment and educational only. Always do your own research before you make any investment.